Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Moritz Rodriguez. I am the president of the Cleveland Public Library Board of Trustees. On behalf of my fellow trustees, welcome. Welcome to our staff, our director, our esteemed guests, our partners, and most importantly, our patrons. We're here to celebrate the grand opening of the reimagined Brooklyn campus. Today is 6 years in the making. With each groundbreaking and reimagination, I'd like to remind everyone where we started. In 2017, Clevelanders voted to pass the tax levy to support Cleveland Public Library. As part of that levy, we made a promise to revitalize our 27 branches to better serve the Cleveland community now and into the future. Today, I am so happy that we are fulfilling our promise with a reimagined Brooklyn campus in the Brooklyn Center neighborhood. This is truly a 5-star building to match our 5-star staff, our 5-star materials, our 5-star programs, and our 5-star services. To our Brooklyn campus neighbors and patrons, welcome back. This branch is for you. It was designed for you, your needs, and reflects the uniqueness of the neighborhood. We're so happy to see everyone today and to invite you to explore our new space. We hope you enjoyed today's celebrations, and I invite you all to come back and see us often. Now I'd like to invite our Executive Director and CEO, Felton Thomas Jr., to share a few remarks. Director?
Thank you. I was just kind of lulled into sleep by the fireplace over here. So nice. Well, today, March 2nd, is Read Across America Day. And I can't think of a better way of marking the occasion than to reopen one of our campuses. Across the nation, Read Across America Day is an opportunity to recognize the value of literacy to our democracy. It's a day to celebrate the privilege of being able to read. When I talk about library work in Cleveland Public Library, I often talk about the power of reading. Reading is our first literacy. It opens the doors to opportunity. And unfortunately, we know that across the country, libraries and schools are being challenged about what people can read. But I hope that you stand with us and with others across the country saying that in libraries and in schools, everyone should be able to have the power to read. The power to read is so important for all of our people, and no one should be able to challenge them and tell them what you can or cannot read. Thank you. Her little clap is so cute. So think of this building and this campus as a beacon of opportunity, a place where reading, learning, and discovery have no bounds or barriers. Cleveland Public Library's vision is not just for our library, but for our city. We want to be a part of a city in which opportunity is in reach for everyone, and we want to be the library that empowers its people. Our journey to opportunity would not have been possible without many hands and many hearts. We want to thank everyone involved with this project. We want to thank our patrons, our neighbors who are here with us, joining us, and hopefully you're going to use this library every day. We want to thank our library staff, especially our Brooklyn campus staff led by Peter Roth. Please give the staff a big round of applause. They're here. I know Peter's going to introduce them all individually later, so you'll get a chance to clap for each one of them. I, of course, want to thank my bosses, the Cleveland Public Library Board of Trustees here. We have the president, Moritz Rodriguez. Excuse me. Oh, bad.
Sorry about that.
I don't think your timing couldn't be any better because we have our 38-year board member, Mr. Thomas Corrigan.
Sorry,
No, you can sit up front. Okay. We have Miss Jasmine Fryer here. And Miss Melody Shakarian, who has brought half the kids in the world to this place. So please give them all a big round of applause. I know members of the Cleveland Public Library Foundation are here. I know State Representative for the 15th District, Richard Del Quillo, was going to be here. I'm not sure if he's made it in yet. We want to thank our folks from County Council, Martin J. Sweeney, and Cleveland City Councilwoman Jasmine Santana for their proclamations that they have brought forward to us, our friends in our neighboring organizations, and of course our funding partner. And to our design, build, and construction partners who helped us to reimagine this extraordinary building. Please give a big round of applause to our architects, Vocon, for helping us to dream and rethink the space. Please give them a big round of applause. John, the folks from Vocon out.
Lisa Dye and Brian O'Murphy here. Thank you both.
Please give them a big round of applause. Yes. And I know we have people from Regency Construction and the AKA team. I know, Terry Rivera's here, and cool. Yes, I couldn't think of that. I just get caught up. And we hope this new Brooklyn campus becomes a daily resource for patrons, friends, and neighbors to gather, to talk, to attend programs, and borrow books, or a movie or two. So thank you for your continued support. We're happy to see you back. And our last speaker of the day will be Mr. Peter Roth, who is the new branch manager for temporarily here, but who will introduce his staff and tell you a little bit about this branch. Come on up, Peter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Director. Good afternoon. My name is Peter J. Roth, and I'm new here. Almost exactly a month ago, I was speaking at a different ceremony in a different neighborhood at the groundbreaking for Glenville campus, where for over 4 years I'd served as its children's librarian and then as its manager. I love that library and that community and the patrons that I serve there. Now that building is closed for at least 1.5 years, and I find myself in a new neighborhood at a newly renovated campus as its new manager. It's humbling to be new. If you'll indulge the children's librarian in me, I'd like to share a couple pages of story time with you. In her book Dreamers, Judy Morales relates the story of her arrival in this country and the difficulties that she and her child endured understanding a foreign language and an unfamiliar culture of their adopted home. But then something miraculous happened.
Thousands and thousands of steps we took around this land until the day we found a place we had never seen before. Suspicious, improbable, unbelievable, surprising, unimaginable. From the kids, what place is this? What did they find? Yeah. The library, yeah. Where we didn't need to speak. We only needed to trust. And we did. Books became our language. Books became our home. Books became our lives. We learned to read, to speak, to write, and to make our voices heard. Someday, we will become something we haven't yet imagined. But right now, we are stories. We are 2 languages. We are lucha. We are resilience. We are hope. We are dreamers, soñadores of the world. The public library is a powerful place, a miraculous place. As an avid reader, I will admit that yes, it's because it's a place that's filled with books. But the true power of this place is that it is free and open to everyone. By welcoming everyone into this place, our poor and our wealthy neighbors, Arab, Latinx, Black, White, Asian, the entire spectrum of diversity in our city, regardless of religion or sexuality or political opinion, we remain one of the few places where people from such various backgrounds may bump into one another perusing the DVD shelves for the latest film, or sit alongside each other reading The Plain Dealer. People who may never encounter each other on the same block or in the same house of worship can sit across from one another to discuss Toni Morrison in a book club, or watch their children play together after story time. It is a small campus here in Brooklyn, but it is not too small to nurture something unbelievable, surprising, and unimaginable. It is just the right size to build a community. As part of that community, I'd like to introduce you to the staff who will be serving you here. Returning from before these renovations began, our branch clerk, Felicia File, and Public Services Associate, Sarah Kalanick. Also familiar to you, if you have visited South Brooklyn Branch, is Assistant Manager Tammy Houghton. I am pleased to introduce you to Brooklyn's new Public Service Associates, Jay Butler, as well as as well as our new Public Service Generalists, Jill Ryga, Joey Strickland, and Cara Wolf. Keeping this beautiful reimagined campus clean is custodian Joshua Leitner. I was disappointed that I wouldn't have a children's librarian to introduce to you, but I'm pleased to announce that the incredibly talented and knowledgeable Sandy Noss just accepted the position as Brooklyn's children's librarian, and she'll be joining us in April. This is the part of the remarks where I've been asked to welcome you to this new and reimagined campus, but I am new here. So I humbly ask you to welcome me. And I hope that the Brooklyn campus staff and I provide the excellent service that this community deserves. And at the risk of wearing out my welcome, I'll finally invite you to enjoy this beautiful, renovated campus so that we can all party.
Okay.